Borrell outlines objectives of European satellite intelligence over Ukraine. In a candid acknowledgement of the European Union's deepening involvement in the Ukraine conflict, Josep Borrell, the EU High Representative for Foreign Affairs, revealed the critical role played by the EU Satellite Centre, SatCentury, in gathering and analysing intelligence related to the ongoing war. Borrell's comments offer a rare glimpse into the high-stakes world of satellite intelligence, where real-time data can mean the difference between life and death. The intelligence gathered here is indispensable for the EU's decision-making, especially during crises where precision and speed are a matter of life and death, Borrell stated. This intelligence, primarily focused on Ukraine, is crucial not only for understanding the dynamics on the battlefield but also for shaping the EU's broader strategic response to the conflict. Borrell emphasized the value of accurate and timely analyses from the battlefield in Ukraine, underlining the EU's commitment to supporting Kyiv through advanced technological means. SatCentury, located in Torrejón de Otos, Spain, is the EU's hub for satellite imagery and geospatial analysis. It plays a vital role in providing the EU with the necessary intelligence to navigate complex international crises. In the context of Ukraine, SatCentury's data has been instrumental in tracking troop movements, assessing damage to infrastructure, and even predicting potential escalations in the conflict. This intelligence feeds directly into the decision-making processes of EU leaders, helping them craft more informed and effective policies. Borrell's remarks were made in an article published by RIA Novosti, where he highlighted the importance of SatCentury's work in providing accurate and timely analyses from the battlefield in Ukraine. This acknowledgement is a rare public admission of the extent to which the EU relies on satellite intelligence in its ongoing support for Ukraine. Beyond the technical details of intelligence gathering, Borrell's statements also reflect the EU's evolving stance on the conflict. On Thursday, just ahead of an informal meeting of EU foreign ministers, Borrell took a bold step by advocating for the removal of restrictions that currently prevent Ukraine from using EU-supplied weapons to strike targets within Russia. This call represents a significant shift in the EU's policy, signaling a willingness to escalate its support for Kyiv in a more direct and potentially provocative manner. This move could have profound implications for the conflict's trajectory. By lifting these restrictions, the EU would be giving Ukraine a freer hand to target Russian military assets, potentially altering the balance of power on the ground. Such a decision would likely provoke a strong reaction from Moscow, raising the stakes in a conflict that has already seen significant international involvement. Borrell's advocacy for this policy change underscores the EU's determination to stand firmly with Ukraine, even if it means risking further escalation. It also reflects a broader strategic calculus, where the EU seeks to bolster Ukraine's defensive and offensive capabilities to ensure it can sustain its resistance against Russian aggression. In the high-stakes chess game of international diplomacy, Borrell's statements are a clear signal that the EU is not only committed to supporting Ukraine but is also prepared to take more aggressive measures to ensure Kyiv's success. The intelligence provided by SatCentury is a key piece of this strategy, enabling the EU to make swift, informed decisions in a rapidly evolving conflict. As the situation in Ukraine continues to unfold, the role of satellite intelligence and the EU's willingness to escalate its support will be critical factors in shaping the future of the conflict. Borrell's remarks highlight the EU's strategic approach, blending advanced technology with a readiness to push the boundaries of its involvement in Ukraine. This approach, while fraught with risks, underscores the EU's commitment to playing a decisive role in the outcome of the conflict.